Sure.
It's very easy.
I'm gonna go live here just so you know,
Yeah.
just so I can
Sure.
test.
The other thing I like to mention about Conrad is that the entirety of Commander Collection Black is in it.
That's what I did. I just put it all in my Liliana deck. It's like, here we go. This is all going here. Like,
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about though, because I at one point had a very spicy version of Sir Conrad where at one time I actually had him as a CDH deck.
Here it is. I have a mono white. I have a white bordered Cabal Coffers because my Sir Conrad deck I decided I wanted to be entirely white border, so I erased the borders off of cards that had borders on them.
Nice.
That's awesome.
It is pretty awesome.
My Cabal Coffers is in my is in a different deck right now, so I just have it proxied here. But the Cabal Coffers I have in there, I don't know, has a very nice Sharpied border because the person that had it before me said, "Oh, there's a little bit of damage here, so I'm just Sharpie over it."
Ugh. Just the idea of it makes me sick.
I'm good with that.
Like the way that came out. Hey, what is happening, everybody? We are just getting started here. Had some technical difficulties thanks to my arch enemy, OBS. We got it all going. Yeah, let's see here. Welcome to the Slugout. Got my friends here. We're going to play some Magic. That's what we'll do here. Yeah, it might get spicy. It might get a little too spicy. We don't know yet. We're about to find out. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves, let us know where we can find them on the interweb and what they're playing, and then we'll get started here. Uncle Russ.
And I am walking.
Hey everybody, I'm Uncle Russ. You can find me over here at Twitch on my own channel at Uncle_Russ. You can also find me on the Twitter app where I post national days like the other yesterday was National Bologna Day. Things like that, little fun things. I also scream about Magic from time to time.
Lots of
tonight
about tomorrow.
I no doubt.
And Emmara, your screen doesn't look like it's showing spell table.
Okay. That is what I was wondering. Technical difficulties. Wonder why that happened. Browser window capture.
Spell table, why you broken?
Yeah, why you break? Why you break spell?
Because the wizard's about it.
Technical difficulties.
Why you be like the spell table?
Transition.
Spell table, go home. You're drunk.
Yeah.
Hey.
There we go.
We did it. Everything's still working. Okay. Excellent.
This hand isn't super slow. It's super slow, but I could play it.
Yeah, I got a no lander. I'm reshuffling.
Yeah.
I am playing Raphael, Fiendish Savior. It is a Demons, Devils, Imps, and Tiefling tribal. Basically, the only object I have is to make really big devils and give them lifelink to pound people from the air while I gain obscene amounts of life. It is on its last hurrah. If I can't get it to work, it's getting taken apart. So here's hoping.
It's getting taken to death row, basically. If you fail again, Uncle Russ is taking you apart. I want to build a deck with that creature, but I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. Like, I could just do the tribal thing, but I'm like, I have so many demon decks anyway with my other Rakdos decks.
You build it as Changeling Tribal.
Changeling Tribal.
So work.
And Chris Von Du, what is happening?
Hey y'all. I'm Chris. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Von Doom 1. Just some guy who runs his mouth a lot, and people pay attention for some reason. Anyway, tonight I am playing this is the maiden voyage for Gearson Starn. It's my Timless Tim deck. Turns out there's lots of other ways to deal people 1 damage for things that don't involve having to tap a creature. And we're going to explore those together.
I'm excited to see. So I've been finding cards here and there, and I'm interested to see what kind of things that you found. Because
let's put it this way: if you like blocking, be prepared to take 3.
Damn it!
If you like attacking, be prepared to take 3.
Well, I like to do one of those things.
Yeah.
I guess I lose 3 no matter what, huh?
Well, 1 then 2.
Chris is talking about phases of the game of Magic that I don't understand.
Perfect.
He's just making.
This will be all new to you.
And Jarvis, welcome back. What's happening?
Not much. Hey everyone, I'm Jarvis. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Jarvis_Moonbeam, Instagram as well. But there you just see pictures of my kids. Today I am playing Sir Conrad the Grim. He's my favorite commander ever. This is a much lower powered version of Sir Conrad than I used to play. It does almost go to almost mono black good stuff, but it's really just trying to go incidental mill, incidental damage. Try to win through attrition.
Isn't all black good stuff though?
Yes, it pretty much is. And normally I have started streaming a lot more Marvel Snap than Magic lately because that game is addictive.
I've been playing it as well.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I was doing yesterday at the doctor's offices. Just them. Okay, I was like, this is much easier to play than Arena on my phone.
For sure.
And I am Emmara, Goddess of Plunder. I am here on my channel, obviously, and I'm going to be playing Jensen Karhalion, Druid Exile, the son of Jared, the other famous legendary guy. And he's got all these black lotuses. I just noticed that the other day when I was looking at the deck because I was sleeving it, and I was like, oh, look at that. Must be nice. Wizard sent him a bunch of 30th anniversary packs, right?
They forgot all about me.
Anyway, this is the pre-con. I'm gonna try to make angels and make big scary 5-color things come out and see what happens. I haven't actually got to play it against 4 people yet, so I'm interested to see what happens with it. And yeah, I guess we can get going if everybody has a playable hand.
There's lands and spells.
Yeah. I have stuff in my hand. That's about it.
I've got a pile of cards.
Yep, I've got some things that might work.
All right, I'm going to draw. That's unfortunate. I'm going to play this Tramway Station tapped and pass.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'll play the Seaside Citadel. Come and play tapped, and then I'll pass my turn.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to drop a Temple of Epiphany and scry 1.
I'm going to feel weird. I'm going to be the only one not playing a tap land.
Don't you dare play just a swamp.
I swear to God.
Snow-covered swamp
Okay,
and pass.
That works. Touche.
Where's your mirrored landscape?
I actually have one in this deck, and it's probably the only deck that I played in.
I'm going to play a swamp for turn. And then pass.
Okey-dokey.
I'm not a fan of tap lands in general, so it takes a lot for me to play Myriad Landscape in a deck.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess. We'll play these Nomad Outpost comes into play tapped, and then I will pass my turn.
Cool. On tap. And I'm going to draw. Play a mountain. Tap for 2 for is it Signet and pass.
Draw. Swamp. By the way, I don't have a card in my hand that costs less than 4 mana yet, so I'll pass the turn.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. You and me both. That's why this deck's on the chopping block.
Good news is, I have the lands to get to 4 mana.
Rub it in.
I'm gonna play a mountain for turn. And pass.
Okey-dokey. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play.
Raphael, be a little slow tonight.
Play a mountain. And then, you know what? We'll tap 2 and we'll bring Jensen into play. Human Druid 2/2. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, scry 1. If that spell was all colors, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying and vigilance. And then you can pay 5 colorless and tap to make Wooburg. And yeah, that is all I got for this turn. I'll pass.
Play Mountain for Soul Ring. I'll tap the Soul Ring to activate. Is it Signet? So I'll have. Is it in 1 floating? Cast my commander. And yeah, we'll see. Go from there.
Okay. Draw.
Spring
Land?
Clover, you have such a hard-on for freaking Niv Mizzet all the time.
I did go and find a 3-drop. I'm going to play this Phyrexian Arena.
Ooh.
And I will pass.
All right. Let's see if
I'll
I
kick
can
my
find
own
something.
ass.
All right. I'm going to play this Castle Lockwood for turn. Going to tap all 4. And I'm going to play Prosper, Tomebound.
Ooh.
Death Touch. So 1/4 with Death Touch. At the beginning of my end step, I exile the top card of my library. I may play it until the end of my next turn. Whenever I play a card from exile, I create a treasure token. I am now going to move to my end step. I'm going to exile the top card of my library. It is a Village Rites. And I will pass my turn.
Okey-dokey. It's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Gonna draw a card. Play a Plains for the turn. And
These were so good.
yeah. 2, 4. Okay, still can't do that. Yeah, I kept a lot of really expensive spells. I should not have. I'm gonna tap 1 red. I guess it doesn't really matter what I tap. I want to play Mana Cannons. It's an enchantment. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, Mana Cannons deals X damage to any target, where X is the number of colors that spell is. And
I feel like that was in the pre-con.
yeah, it is pretty nasty actually. I was actually surprised. It's one of those cards where I was like, oh, it could be really good, or it could be. I mean, especially when you're casting 5 mana spells. Jarvis, I'm gonna come at you. You're the only one without a blocker. I hit you for 2, and then I will pass.
Commander.
2 commander damage.
I'll untap. And I'll draw. Play land per turn. Tap.
What is it?
I'll tap for tap to Signet. So once again, blue, red, 1 floating. I'll use it for a Fabricate. Search for my library for an artifact. Reveal it. Put it in my hand.
This actually kind of scares me. I feel like there's probably some artifact out there that is problematic that does 1 damage.
No, there's some cool stuff. What I think I'm gonna go get is a Grafted Exoskeleton.
Darth, who is better than Prosper?
Grenzo Dungeon Warden is Darth's favorite Rakdos commander.
Is it?
Yes. And I have now been put on DEF CON level 1.
Hmm. I'm gonna. 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 I'm g
It'll do like
also
me
a
skeleton.
remnant from my white border Conrad deck, a white border Gravity Exoskeleton.
Oh, I used to go my old Conrad deck. I used to go and have like Phyresis.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had that too. Oh yeah,
You have to.
I ran all of them.
You have to.
Yeah.
It's also fun to put on a Fate Unraveler.
Sure. And I'm just gonna play that Gravity Exoskeleton, and I'll say go.
Untap. Draw for arena. Draw for turn. I will play a swamp. And then I will play a solemn. And I'll go get another swamp, put it to the battlefield, and pass.
All right. Then tippity tap. Draw. Play a mountain for turn. 3 red and black. Bring in Raphael. Prosper now has lifelink as well as death touch, and he is now a 2/5. Because Raphael is flying, other demons, devils, tieflings, and imps get +1/+1 and have lifelink. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature was put into my graveyard from anywhere this turn, create a 1/1 red devil. I'm sorry, at the beginning of each end step, if a creature was put into my graveyard from anywhere this turn, create a 1/1 devil token. So that's fun. I'm going to let the village rights go to exile at the end at my end step, and I'm going to draw another card for Prosper. It's Devilish Valet.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going to go ahead and pass. Okay, I love you.
Love you too, Russ.
Untap. We all love
Don't
you.
hurt me.
We all love you.
Mrs. Russ is going to bed.
Sand Steep Citadel will come into play tapped. Black, we can make blue.
The last thing I did before coming to my office was putting the girls to bed. And the wife.
I am going to play a Baleful Strix. Bird, flying, death touch. When it enters the battlefield, I'm going to draw a card. It's a 1/1. Whenever I cast a multicolored spell, I scry 1 from Jensen. Don't want to keep that on top, but I will. My mana cannons will also go off, and I can deal X damage to any target, where X is the number of color of spell. And let's see here. I am going to do 2 damage over to Grayson.
Sure. Ward 2 though.
Oh, does he have Ward 2? Okay, I'll pay it.
Okay, cool.
And I will also draw a card from Baleful Strix entering the battlefield. Please stop it, pup. I need my hand. I need my hands for things. You can't take my hands away. Okay, I'll pass my turn. Apparently the dog does not want me to reach over there.
Oh, draw.
My dogs were not very happy with me earlier tonight. Because we still make our kids aren't getting real food every day. We're still mixing it in with like baby food and formula. But today we decided to give them real food that was extra messy because it was chicken pot pie.
Oh, I love a good chicken pot pie.
And when we were doing it, we were like, if we don't put the dogs away, they're all going to be fighting for the food off the tray, not even going to wait until it hits the floor. We're like, okay, you're going to your cages.
Oh, dogs sometimes.
Played another mountain, recast my commander. And And yeah, I'm gonna slap the exoskeleton on him. So now he's a 5/4 with infect. War 2.
That's disgusting.
Let's do this little reminder that he has a +2/+2, and I'm gonna pass like that.
Right. Untap. Draw for arena. Draw for turn.
Spring Dweller, my dog is a goof. You have to deal
I'll-
with him.
Play this landscape. Then I will tap for 3 and a black. And play a Disciple of Bolus. When it enters, I am going to go and sacrifice the Solemn. So I'll gain 2 and draw 2, and then I'll also draw from sacrificing the Solemn. So I'll draw a total of 3 cards. What do I have here that's good? Nothing. Can't play anything in my hand, and I already played my land for turn, which wouldn't have mattered anyway. So I am going to go and have to discard. So, just seeing what I'm discarding.
It's not always terrible in a Sir Conrad deck. Discarding.
Yeah.
Oh, we all get to draw a card. Thank you, Spring Dweller.
No, I want to have to look at another card to
Now you're gonna have
discard.
to discard another card. You're a monster, Tom.
Well, I already chose 2, so let me choose another one. I'm discarding a Snow-Covered Swamp and a Woe Strider. And I'll discard a Titan Hunter.
Ooh.
Titan Hunter.
Cindy, here is your reminder. Take my medicine.
I have one that's programmed in there that goes off every day. My Alexa yelling at me to go change the cat litter.
Yeah, mine reminds me to take my medicine and take out. Ooh, I gotta take out the trash today.
I just took out the trash.
It's also our trash day. Look at us.
It was also trash day.
What?
trash pod.
What? Trash pod, everybody.
Nice.
So my least favorite about taking out the trash is not the whole act of taking out the trash. It's the fact that where I live, we use trash stickers.
Yeah, so do I.
And my wife and I don't always remember to go and buy them.
Trash stickers?
Yeah, it's like where I am. It's like $1.50 a trash sticker, and you can put it on up to a 20-gallon bag of trash.
Yeah, mine is mine is $3 a sticker, and the bags have to weigh less than 30 pounds.
Right, that's what it is. Like you basically put like your entire week's worth of trash into one trash bag, and they take it for me $1.50, and for Jarvis $3.
I wish I could
Opposed
say
to paying like
I wish I
50
could say
to
that's a week.
$75 for a. Oh, you have more? Oh, you have kids now. You generate more trash.
I do like our trash is like 5 bags a week because we don't have recycling service here.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, I do like 5 bags a week. It's awful. I hate every moment of it.
I believe it.
Oh, and Russ, it's your turn.
Oh, cool. Want to untap?
We're not on a trash tangent.
Bonding over trash.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll keep draw. All right, so first we'll play 2. I'm gonna play this Devilish Valet. Trigger Prosper. I gain a treasure token. I'll finish drawing later.
One of my favorite
treasure
parts of
token.
Magic is drawing pictures now.
But let's talk about treasure tokens from Infinity. Why?
Why what?
Look at the treasure token from Infinity. It's the employee of the month. Companies
Because
don't
the employee of
treasure.
the month is a treasure.
Companies don't treasure their employees.
You're supposed to. I'm gonna play this Oni called Anvil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and then I'm gonna play a Rakdos Carnarium for turn, bouncing this swamp. And then yeah, I'm gonna move to no, I'm not. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. Gonna draw for turn. Gonna play this grassland, which is gonna come into my tent. Let's see here. What do we want to do?
Oh wait, I forgot to exile a card for Prosper.
Prosper.
And it's a Hagra Maulin.
I don't know which
Or-
one is the bigger problem.
Or a Hagra Brood Pit.
Hagra Brood Pit.
Would you exile with Prosper?
Hagra Maulin.
Okay.
I think I'm going to tap. Let's see here. White. Okay, we have red.
I think that's gonna go by the
white,
wayside.
Blue, green, and black. Tap 5. Well, I guess I could just tap that for 5 and make 5. That makes more sense. Okay. Or I guess it doesn't matter. Whatever. I'm playing a Maelstrom Nexus. It's an enchantment, and the first spell you cast each turn has Cascade.
Ooh.
And then
Mom, I don't feel safe here.
Jensen is going to go off and create a 4/4 white angel token with flying and vigilance. And then my mana cannons are going to go off and do 5 damage to any target. I don't know what the bigger issue is right now. I mean, Infect always looks scary, and it probably is actually.
But you can't target it. Well, you can, but you can't afford to pay that.
I don't have the mana for that. So
Yeah, it's Ward 2.
So Prosper, Raphael.
So Prosper is more of a value engine than Raphael is.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And it really depends on how mean you want to be.
I think I'm gonna do 5 damage to Prosper.
Aw.
Hey, sorry, Prosper. I'm gonna draw
Hi,
an angel,
Prosper.
and I will pass my turn.
Oh, that feels Russ. Prosper always gets removed when I play him in treasures.
Alright. I'll untap. And I will draw. I will play Mirror Pool as my land for turn. I guess I'll do it this way. Activating the Signet again. I'll use the red and the 1 floating colorless for an impact tremors.
That's one of those things.
I'll then use the blue and 2 for a Cephalid Face Taker. It's a 1/4 that cannot be blocked. And at the beginning of combat of my turn, I may have Cephalid Face Taker become a copy of another target creature until end of turn, except it's still a 1/4 and has this creature can't be blocked. Impact Tremors is going to trigger though. So everyone take 1. And then everyone take 2 Infect.
Okay. Yep.
Huh.
And then I'll pay 2
Where's the,
for a Firebrand Archer. Whenever it casts a non-creature spell, Firebrand Archer deals 1 damage to each opponent. Everyone take 1. And then 2 more infect.
All right,
Yep.
I'm doing something about this if nobody else
Yeah,
does.
I don't have the mana. Otherwise, I would deal with it. You've become the villain.
What do you mean, become the villain?
You're still the villain.
Who's molded by it?
Always has. Yeah, I'm a menace. Always has been. Thanks, Yogg. Can I do anything else?
This is playing the kind of magic that I appreciate.
Well, it's got 4, and let's see. Everyone's got blockers but Jarvis.
Oh, I have a
And
blocker.
Actually, you have 1 blocker, yeah.
Yeah.
You'd absolutely put that in front of a 5/4 infect creature.
Oh, most definitely.
Especially after already taking the 4.
Yeah. I will pass.
Okay, I will untap. I will draw for Phyrexian, draw for turn. That's an interesting option, but that can't be the option of what I do right now. Land for turn is a snow-covered swamp. Tapping for 6. All of which is snow mana. And there's no mana, like no mana, I know. Blood on the Snow. Gonna choose
That'll
the
work.
option of destroy all creatures.
Sure.
Works for me.
Um, Now I get to go and choose a creature card in my graveyard with mana value equal to or less than the amount of snow mana I spent. Let's keep things interesting. I will choose this Titan Hunter. And I'll pass the turn with 7 cards in hand.
That is your favorite thing, Jarvis, is drawing cards.
It is. I realized I should have probably tapped differently and I could have played another spell, but hey. Then I want to have 7 cards in hand. I'd only have 6, and that just seems wrong.
Exactly.
All right, I'm going to play a swamp for turn. Haggard Mauling's going to go to exile. I'm just... Technically, it goes at the end of my end step, but I'm not going to use it, so...
Hey, what's going
All
on?
right.
Adel?
1, 2, 3.
Oh, wait, we get to draw a card! Woohoo!
Yay.
Woo!
Sorry, I was over here drawing this. Not paying attention.
Well, that changes what I'm doing. Metacritic. Thank you. Whoever did that.
Fatal Gaming. We thank you. We salute you.
All right. I'm going to tap the Mana Crypt for 2. Then I'm going to play a tap the Rakdos Carnarium for a black and a red. And I'm going to play this Chainer Nightmare Ada. It says, discard a card. I may cast a creature spell from the graveyard this turn. Activate only once per turn. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under my control, if it didn't cast it from my hand, it gains haste until my next turn. So, with that in mind, I'm going to discard this here swamp. I'm going to bring back
Prosper?
Prosper.
Hi, Prosper.
So it gains haste. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm then going to...
So, Emmara,
Yes.
your angel is beautiful, but it is dead.
Oh. I was so far behind. Well, it's drawn, and just in case I have to make some more. It took too long.
Black, red, 1, Mahdi, Emporium Master. Cat Devil, it's at the beginning of my end step to create a treasure token for each creature that died this turn.
Amar, I would have let you keep your angel, but I didn't have another answer to get rid of Gearson.
It's okay.
Then I'm going to sacrifice my treasure and tap the tramway station to play a Persist. Persist says return target non-legendary creature from the graveyard to the battlefield with a -1/-1 on it. I'm going to bring back this Devilish Valet, which triggers Chainer and gives it haste, which, it's a -1.
But it's a 0/2.
It's a 0/2. So, that goes graveyard. Triggered a trigger Oni called Anvil. One of my artifacts left the battlefield, so I created a 1/1 colorless construct. And then I am going to go to end step, pull a card for Prosper. That's a Mayhem Devil.
And Russ, if you
Yeah.
don't want to take 4 damage, you would need to have a creature die. Otherwise, you take 4 damage from Titan Hunter.
Oh, well, then I'll just sacrifice the. You know what? No, I'm going to take the 4 damage this turn.
Okay.
1, 2, because I gained a life, so it put me up to 39. 1, 2, 3, 4.
An important thing to know: it doesn't have to be your creature; it's just any creature needs to die on your turn. Otherwise, you take 4.
Oh, well, that's good to know. I'll remember that for next time. And then I pass.
Okay, jokey.
Well, hello, Mr. Kitten.
Kitty. I just have one.
Get
over
the
here
oven.
staring at me. I'm gonna draw a card for turn. Yeah, that's not super exciting. I'm gonna play a mountain. Russ, you rebuilt your whole entire board in like one turn.
I feel like my hard work was for no reason now.
Yeah. It's like, my board looks really blank right now, and I don't really have a lot of super cool stuff to do. How much mana can I make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ew. Guess that's not terrible. Okay, that's only if it mutates. Okay. 1. Ooh, we need specific green. Oh wait, no, we need blue. We also need green. We also need red. That's why I don't like 5-color decks, is I have to sit there and I'm like, okay, I need to tap these and this and this. I'm gonna play a Luna, Apex of Wishes, flying, trample. It's a beast elemental dinosaur, 6/6. It has mutate. It is not mutating, so its ability is not going to other ability is not going to go off. But whenever this creature mutates, it can exile cards from the top of my library until I exile a non-land permanent card and put that card onto the battlefield or into my hand. I'm gonna have 2 triggers. I'm gonna have my Cascade trigger go off and go look for a 4-mana spell. Which, okay, Glint Eye Nephilim is going to come into play. It's a 2/2. When Glint Eye Nephilim deals combat damage to a player, draw that many cards, and I can also pay 1 at colorless and discard a card, and Glint Eye Nephilim gets +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 2/2. And also, my mana cannons are going to go off. It's going to do 3 damage. Let's see here. What is going on over here? What is the bigger value engine?
Might I recommend?
Yes, what would you like to recommend?
The Titan Hunter's a 4/5. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. The Titan Hunter has a butt.
I am going to kill Mahadi, actually. I'll do 3 damage.
Aw.
I'm sorry. I know how good that cat is. Both those triggers went off. That's done. That's done. I am going to tap this grasslands and go look for a forest, and then I will pass my turn.
Russ, Spring Dweller is wondering what your cat's name is.
Bang. Spelled FNG. Because he's the latest addition to the house, so he's the fucking new guy. FNG.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
All right.
Come on, Fang. You gotta get down, buddy.
I'll do red and 1 for Dockside.
Ooh.
Okie
I'm gonna get counts and artifacts and enchantments.
Oh, enchantments as well? I have 2 enchantments.
Sounds like a 5.
I sure.
Jarvis, you have 1.
Yep.
So 6 treasures.
Serena coming back to haunt me.
We'll do the is it thing again. Got the 1 floating. That's gonna cost 2, back. Sacking 2 treasures. We're going to re-equip that crafted exoskeleton.
You almost
Using
got there.
3 of these for red. For Grinning Ingus.
Oh,
Everyone will take 1. And then 2 more infect. I'll then pop my red to return Grinning Ingus to my hand to give me red and 2. And proceed to replay the Grinning Ingus. Everyone will take 1 and another 2 infect.
oh no.
So I believe that's 8 on everybody.
That would be correct.
Yep.
Oh, and Emmara, did you have anyone die on your turn? Oh, yeah, you did. Never mind, you got rid of McKindy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to double check something real quick.
Oh,
I believe
okay.
we are in danger.
Oh, Russ, I like how you said like you had something that you're going to do.
I do, but not right now.
Trying to decide if it's worth trading for Titan Hunter. I think I'm okay just taking, going by end step and taking 4.
Okay. Untap. Draw for Phyrexian Arena. Draw for turn. Snow-covered swamp. Then for 2 and 2 black, I'll play a Sheoldred, the Apocalypse.
Nice. I'll put her in my
Damn it,
take the
Jarvis.
sword deck.
What, Russ?
Now you forced my hand.
You but Russ. I have 8 cards in hand. I'm going to discard a Vorpal Sword. And I will pass the turn.
All right.
And
Untap.
I will lose 4.
Upkeep. We gotta flip a coin. Hang on, I'll do it on spell table. Coin flip. I'm going to choose heads. I flip tails. So I'm going to lose. Is it 2 or 3? 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I draw. I lose 2 more to Shieldred. Play a swamp for turn. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. How many creatures are on the board right now?
2.
And
3.
then Chris has 3.
3. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. That's enough. 1 red. Blasphemous Act.
I'm okay with that.
I
I'm not okay with it.
have no response.
But it was just too much incidental life. I am going to then pay 3. Oh, the construct dies.
Yep. But then you get
Um,
another construct.
But then I get another construct. I'm going to pay 3 to bring in Mayhem Devil. Then 2, 4, and a black to play Cairn Wanderer. Cairn Wanderer has changeling. It's every creature type. And if there's a creature with flying in the graveyard, it gets flying. The same thing with Trample, Haste, Death Touch, and the like. Which right now it has Trample, Haste, Death Touch. It is a 4/4. So with that in mind, Chris, I'm going to come over and say hi to you for 4.
Sure.
Russ, you're playing red. You should be able to remove the grafted exoskeleton.
I haven't
It's fine.
gotten to my abrade yet.
If it makes you feel better, I do not think I can afford to cast the rest of the game at this point. So
I don't have a braid in this deck. Then I'll pass.
Okay, dokie. I'm gonna untap.
Although the way things are going, I might sacrifice the mana crypt to the Oni Cold Anvil.
He is very scary, Evil Smoke. We all have 8 infect damage right now.
yeah.
Gonna draw a card. I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Emmara, have you been doing your cascade?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only been able to use it for that one turn though, so
Okay.
yeah.
I just haven't. I've just been so so into the weeds from trying to figure out how not to die from infect.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
again, good. I don't think you need to worry about it too much. Again, since I can't afford. I don't think I can afford my commander for at least another. I need to hit some land drops for it to happen.
I am going to pay 1 green.
Oh, I love what you're doing with it. It's just I have to make sure that I have interaction open.
And then I'll tag
Sure.
a blue, and I'm going to play a Sultai Charm, and I'm going to destroy that exoskeleton. Just in case. And that will cause my Sultai Charm to go off, which I will do the Maelstrom Nexus and look for a 2-drop. Which I imagine there's at least an Arcane Signet in here somewhere. Or a Felwar.
Warstone.
That works.
It was like this is my first game with it. Yeah, it's been going okay. Again, everyone's at 8 infect, but there've been quite a few board wipes, so he's expensive now.
I am then going to use my 3 damage from Sultai Charm to do. I'm gonna kill the Mayhem Devil. Sorry. everybody.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just blowing stuff up.
Chris, your skeleton's in the grave.
What else do I want to do? I'm going to. Oh, do we not have the right colors of mana? We don't. Okay, that's that's an issue now.
That's the worst part about playing five color
Yeah.
deck.
I'm gonna tap this for green, and I'm gonna tap this for red, and then I'm gonna go look for. I'm gonna Farseek and go look for a island. Yes. Which does that come into play tapped? Yes, it does come into play tapped. Okay, and then I will pass my turn.
Mm-hmm. Also, yes, he will generate lots of hate with Infect, but worth it because Infect is fun.
Infect is love. Infect is life.
Exactly.
I limit my infect cards in my decks, but I will play with infect.
Infect is perfect. Turns out the perfect mechanic does exist.
Maybe it'll come back.
Let's see. Let me do some math. I hope
Infect
so.
probably
Please.
is not coming back, even though I wish it will.
I mean, it's just
Well,
it's like
Infect will
poison.
come back. It'll
Well,
100% come back.
They'll do poison. I don't think they'll do straight up infect. At least in a standard set.
Never heard of it. I
Which is the
will
standard.
pay blue for Susang. Important part is I can pay X and look at the top X cards in my library and put them back in any order. And then we'll pay 2 for Felwar Stone.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to need to do anything else right now, so I am going to crack my Myriad Landscape while you finish up your turn.
Sure. I'm finished.
Just because I didn't want to go and take up time then.
Sure. I guess while you're doing that, I'll actually just I'll have 6 myself, and I'm just gonna do 3, 4. I'm gonna scry 7.
You be careful, kitten.
Put them back. Oop. Put them back that way.
Okay. Untap.
Yeah, I got a deck list for you. 1 second.
Draw for the arena. Draw for turn. Land for turn. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not enough to do everything I want to do.
You
So
hit all your land drops.
I have hit all my land drops. I started with 4 lands in hand. I'm going to tap for 2 and join the Felwar Stone party.
Felwar Stone Party don't stop.
Apparently,
Come on,
we're just
Rust.
all on the same page today.
Well, it's going to stop on my turn because I ain't got one.
Tap for 2
What?
again
Wow.
to play Forever Young. With that Forever Young, I am going to put just Shieldred from my graveyard on top of my library. And then I will draw a card. Oh,
What? I wonder what you just drew.
I'll recast the Shieldred.
What?
And then I will play an Evolved Sleeper. And I will pass.
Right? Untap. Upkeep. Flip a coin. I'm going to choose heads.
Kitty, I see you in the corner.
Come on, spell table. Hang on, I think I need to refresh. Sorry, I'll be right back.
Flip the
No
kitty.
problem.
It has heads and it has tails.
I mean, you're not wrong. All right, there we go. I flip tails. 1, 2, 3. Draw a card. Lose 2 more life. Play a swamp for turn. 2. Red, black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring in Raphael.
Yes,
Grim Wanderer is now 5/5 with lifelink, death touch, trample, and haste. Going to sacrifice the construct to the Oni called Anvil. Deal 1 damage to everybody. I gain 1 life.
Oh,
Go to 35.
I don't
Oh,
know what
been
happened.
exiled. I'm coming back.
Okay.
I get exiled.
I was like, maybe Chris doesn't know he's gone.
That creates another construct. Move to combat. We picked on Chris enough. Emmara, you've got the highest life total.
Okay. I'll take it.
I'm going to hit you for 5.
Sounds good. I'm
I'm going to gain 5 life.
you know, I hadn't really paid attention to the Commander Collection Black Phyrexian Arena before. I just realized that was Shieldred. Well, statue of Shieldred.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's me.
It is.
All right.
Oh, hey,
my
Miss
turn.
Eldritch.
The gates to it are like it is her mouth, basically.
Yep.
That's pretty
Hey, hey.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Eldridge? Yes, isn't it my wondrous Shieldred mat?
Always a pleasure to see you.
Yeah, that Shieldred mat is beautiful.
I love it. I was so disappointed because they were sold out, and then I ended up finding one at the store down in Buffalo, and I was like, okay. I'm glad, because she was the only one I don't have a playmat of. I'm gonna play
You don't
Bad River, which will enter the battlefield tapped.
I don't tend to buy a ton of playmats,
I buy too many.
but because even without buying them, I still end up with too many.
I shouldn't buy as many as I do. Shieldred. Oh, yeah, I need to take my 2 damage for drawing a card.
Yeah, you need to leave Shieldred alone. We're friends. You got the playmat, I got the Shieldred.
I know.
We're all good.
I feel like we are friends now. But I also don't like taking 2 damage. But also, it's not hurting me right now that badly, I guess. I do have the mana for that. I don't think that's what we're gonna do. But then I gotta flip a bunch of cards, and if I Cascade is a May, isn't it?
Well, you still have to flip the cards. You just don't have to cast the spell.
Okay, that's too much work. I'll just cast a spell. Tap what? Actually, no. You know what? We will play Jensen. Too much thinking. Let's tap 1, 2. Then we'll tap these 2 Actually, we'll tap this mountain, and we will tap this island. We'll bring Jensen back into play, which then will Cascade for 1. Cinderglade, Kadama's Reach. Okay, I'm not going to name it for all these cards as I go, because we'll be here forever. I imagine there's at least a Soul Ring. Yeah, there we go. And a abundant growth. When it enters the battlefield,
Excellent.
I'll draw a card, and then enchanted land has add 1 mana of any color. I shall put it on. I'm gonna put it on this bad river. And then I will draw a card. And also my mana cannons will go off. Which then my mana cannons will do 2 damage to you, Jarvis. For doing 2 damage to me for drawing a card. And then I'm gonna take 2 damage from drawing another card. Blast it. Okay, I'm going to 26. And I think I'm gonna leave up the rest of my mana and pass the turn.
1 second. Cool.
Be right back. I'm going to grab some water.
Okay.
You get me a Fresca? I will draw.
I'm scared.
I'll do blue and 2 for a Ristic Study.
That
You got it.
Jarvis is like, sure.
Yeah.
Well, I only
and
have 1 piece of enchantment removal. What else am I going to do?
then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to sink another 7 into Susang. Also, I'm going to say something very controversial. Susang's better than Top.
It doesn't have as much combo potential as Top does, but I can see where you're coming from.
Top also bores me.
I understand.
It's like Cyclonic Rift, so I just don't play it. We'll go like that. That's my turn.
Okay. In your end step, I want to pay 1 to make my... I'm just going to use a regular die. Make my Evolved Sleeper a 2/2. It is now a human cleric. So 1 up to the first level.
He went and got a job.
Yep. And then I will untap.
Phyrexian
And-
boys, don't Phyrexian men.
Then I'm going to try to go and be degenerate on my turn. I'm going to gain 1 from drawing from Phyrexian Arena because I lose 1 and then I gain 2. And then I'll gain 2 drawing for turn.
Gross.
Snow-covered swamp is my land for turn.
Don't make me regret my decisions, Jarvis.
Oh. Sir Conrad has been on the sidelines long enough, so he's coming out to play.
Oh boy.
In response, I'm gonna tap 1. And a Mouton. I'm gonna terminate Shieldred.
But why?
Because as much as I love Shieldred, I like it when she's playing on my team.
My turn is going to be the same. I just won't get as much value out of it.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was like, something is happening here.
For 7, I want to cast a Peer into the Abyss.
Are you paying 2?
Oh, I am not, and I did not pay 2 for Conrad either.
Sorry, point. That's right. Woot.
So you will lose 2 from my Sir Conrad cast. Well, no, actually, you won't. She responded before the Ristic one on the... Yeah, you're fine.
Deep.
Yeah, that would have been so bad.
Yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I will draw 35 cards. I have 70 left in the deck. and I will lose 14 going down to 13.
Quick, somebody cast Wheel of Fortune.
I would if it was in my hand,
Yeah, if I had it, I could. I would.
or Winds of Change.
It would have been insane with Shieldred out,
I know.
Mhm.
but Emmara wanted to ruin my hopes and dreams. Right now, I'm just going and resolving the wonderful end of turn effects.
How many creatures do you have in your deck, Jarvis?
Not enough for you guys to have to worry about it.
Okay. It's like you.
Okay.
Don't
Now I just have to go and see what 7 cards I want to keep. So I'm discarding a bunch of lands. Alter the Brood, Mindcrank, Protection Racket, Village Rite, Swiftfoot Boots, Eat to Extinction, Dread Summons, Blood Chief Ascension, Charcoal Diamond, Drag to the Underworld, Profane Command, March of Wretched Sorrow, and 11 creatures. Midnight Reaper, Gisa Glorious Resurrector, Puppeteer Click, Archer of Depravity, Ghoulcaller Gisa, Dread Presence, IR First of Locthwain, Grim Hireling, Ophiomancer, Arcanapulti, and Gary.
So we all lose 11 life.
Yes.
Yep.
And I'm now down to a friendly 7 cards in hand.
How much are we losing?
11.
11.
11? Okay.
So the big difference here is I would have been at an additional 70 life if you didn't kill Shieldred, but everything else would have been the same.
Only an additional 70, you know?
Mm,
Good keep,
wouldn't someone also be dead? Oh, sorry, you drew the cards. Not.
Yep.
The few times I've been able to do that, I've let someone else draw off of Peer into the Abyss with Shouldered Out and just killed them.
Well, I do that if it's like 1v1.
It's horrible. It's wonderful, but horrible at the same time.
But yeah, Russ, it's all you.
Alrighty.
Don't tase me, bro.
You just made me lose 11 life.
Yeah, only 11.
Upkeep. Flip the coin. Heads. Come on, heads. Fuck. 1, 2, 3.
Russ, you
Draw.
took just as much damage with your Mana Crypt as I have as I dealt with Sir Conrad.
I know, right? Right, so
Basically.
firstly and foremostly, if it's 5 colors, it's still not non-black, isn't it?
Correct. But there are no 5-color creatures out. Because Jensen's, for Commander, his color identity is 5-color. But when you're talking for color identity for Magic cards, it's only green white.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to Doomblade Jensen
What? That's not very
with the
nice.
express purpose of emptying my hand. So then I can do 1 and 2 black. Tap Castle Lockwood to draw another card. I lose, oh man, life equal to that 1 card, so I lose, or cards in my hand, so I lose another one. Going to sacrifice the construct Oni called Anvil. Everybody take 1, I gain 1. Creates a new construct. How big's Sir Conrad?
He's a 5/4.
I'm going to swing all in at Jarvis.
Well, I can't block
You can't block. Why not?
because both of your creatures have flying.
No. I don't think the Cane Wanderer has flying yet.
The Karen Wanderer is for all creatures in all graveyards, isn't it? With flying is
In a graveyard, yes.
Yeah, so it has first strike. Well, I don't know. It has death touch, haste, lifelink.
Trample.
Oh, it's flying.
Flying.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
flying is on there. Yeah,
And I have flying, death touch, and trample.
yeah. So you don't have to. You could just go and hit me with one creature and not kill me.
Kill him.
Don't kill me, Russ.
Kill him. Remember the 11 damage you took.
Remember the 8 infect you took, Russ.
And that,
I mean,
that you're still alive from.
He's alive from the 11 too.
well, to be fair, I wouldn't kill
To
you.
be fair.
It would only be 9.
See, look at that.
Only 9.
Only
Lightning
9.
bolt range.
Still at 3.
You're still at 3, and most importantly, I gain 5 life.
That wasn't part of the deal.
All right. That's worthless. And that I forgot to tap that. So I
Well, I
got 1
regret
blocker,
keeping this one card in my hand now.
and I pass my turn.
Okie dokie. Untap. Which one I can untap? Then I will draw a card for turn. Okay, that's not anything I want to do right now. I'm gonna play this Frontier. I can't pronounce that word. I don't know what that is.
Bivouac.
Bivouac? Okay.
Bivouac.
I've heard of this word then. That'll come into play tapped. I am then. Because that's what we're going to do. And tap this Felwar Stone for black. Tap this for red. Tap this for white, green, blue. That should be 5.
Well, Smoke, the problem isn't that I'm at 3 life. It's that it's an entire turn order with me being at 3 life.
Yeah. I am going to play a Unite the Coalition. It's an instant. I can choose 5, and you may choose the same mode more than once. I am going to do 2 damage to Jarvis twice. I'm going to do...
Damn, that's cold.
I'm going to do... Let me think here. I'm going
Emmara,
to...
before you go any further,
Yes.
remember you also have the mana cannons. They can use that to kill me with too.
Oh, that
You have many ways to kill me.
I do. And yeah, because then I can use those for other.
If you wanted to use those for other things.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think here. What needs to die? Oh, actually.
And killing me is the right call because if you don't kill me, I have the chance to win on my turn.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I am going to actually do 2 damage to both your creatures 4/4s, or is it one of them? What is this?
For me, I have a 5/5 and a 4/4.
Yeah, okay. 5/5 and a 4/4. I will kill Raphael.
Now I only have a 4/4.
I then shall kill your Carrion Wanderer. And then I am going to exile your graveyard, Uncle Russ. And then I'm going to do 5 damage to Jarvis. And then I'm going to Cascade. Hey, Davey, what's going on? Let's see here. Cascading Calyrex. What is this? All my land, apparently? What the hell is happening here?
Hey, Davey.
What was that?
Arcalos.
That would have been a terrible draw.
So, the reason why you needed to kill me, this was one of the 7 cards I kept.
Yep.
And so I would have ended up killing you if you didn't
Mhm.
kill me.
Okay,
And-
excellent. Morality shift. Interesting. I'll put that on the bottom.
A fan favorite for sure.
As long as Arch Helios Lagoon Mystic is tapped, other permanents enter the battlefield tapped, and as long as he is untapped, other permanents enter the battlefield untapped.
Yeah, Archelaus is a good card.
Yes.
Love Arcalos.
That is all done with. I have 3 mana left. I think I am going to leave that mana up, and then I shall pass my turn.
I'm gonna draw. I'm an asshole. I missed all a bunch of Ristic Study triggers. It's fine. That's right. I am gonna gamble.
Yay! I love gamble. It just it turns the game into a mini game.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be a
Right.
boat.
Gamble underneath Arcane Bombardment. And
That's gross.
And don't discard any of your combo pieces you gambled for.
That's pretty gross. Yeah.
Mirum, Graining Ignis, and Grape Shot.
I'll roll a die. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. I'm sad.
As soon as I saw the breach, I'm like, oh, that's what he gambled for.
Absolutely, it is. Ooh, do. Let's see.
Thank you.
What's Margaret going on that scares me the most?
Nothing. Nothing scary over here. It's a perfectly friendly board over here.
Right.
It's probably this bad river or this abundant growth.
I am of the opinion that Emmara needs to die first because she killed Shieldred. And which is the only reason why I'm dead now.
True. You're very biased, though. Okay.
Alright.
You got
So
blown up by mana
we
cannon.
will- Is it 1? 1?
If it wasn't for you killing Shieldred, even after taking the hit from Russ, I still would have been over 60.
This is true.
No, I gotta wait. I can't do it right now. So what we'll do, we'll do blue in 1. This ECR. Warning familiar. Flying 1/3 and spells your opponents cast at target. One or more of your commanders cost 3 more to cast. And then I'm going to soothsay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna look at 8.
Part of me is scared.
Good.
That's how I want you. Be scared.
Good. Let's
Excellent.
do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Murder.
Pass my turn.
Alrighty. Untap. Draw something good. All right. Gotta flip a coin. I choose heads.
Always choose head.
Yeah. Absolutely. Coin flipper's not working on a spell table again. So I will wait for a response.
It's not one thing, it's another on spell table.
Yeah, the
All
more
right,
I'm
you know what?
thinking,
I'm just gonna wait. Up. Gonna work for us this time. There it goes. Seriously? Alright. I already drew. Let's go 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Red, black. Bring back Raphael.
Are you paying for Ristic Study?
Yes. Wait. No. No, I am not. Draw your card, sir. I am then going to pay red and a black and 1 to play Zerash Chaos Rider.
Paying the 1?
I will pay the 1. Whenever one or more devils attack one or more players, you and those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random. When a player draws a card on their turn, or when the player draws a card and it's not their turn, I get a devil.
oh, you W.
I know, right? Then I'm going to pass my turn.
At the end of your turn, tap 1 green and 1 blue, and play a growth spiral and draw a card. And then I will put a land from my hand onto the battlefield. Untap. Go. Draw for turn. That's something.
Just talking about your lovely white border. I have this lovely white border demonic tutor in my 5-color deck.
Nice. Always got to represent the white border.
I actually like it more than pretty much every other demonic tutor that there's been because it's white border.
I am partial to the English Strixhaven one.
That one is very nice as well.
I'm actually a bigger fan of it than the Japanese one. I know for a lot of people that's... But I'm an Art Deco fan, so...
Okay, as much as I don't want to do this.
I have the English Strixhaven one in my Golgari deck.
This
Nice.
Actually, we'll leave that up. Need a white and a black, and then whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to cast a Merciless Eviction. I am going to exile all artifacts and all enchantments, which hurts me in the long run.
In response,
Yes.
Well, are you paying one?
Yes.
Okay.
in response, I am going to tap Oni called Anvil to sacrifice my construct.
Okie dokie.
Everybody takes one. I gain one.
Next one gains one.
Oni called Anvil blows up,
World blows up.
and I don't think I get a construct back from that.
And I don't.
Or if I do, it gets blown up.
You do not get a construct back because that only activates on your turn.
I will get my mana cannons though, and I will still get my cascade. I do believe before my enchantments get exiled.
Correct.
So yeah, we'll go to there, but we will do.
And you said artifacts as well?
Yes.
Ooh, I think I'm out of this one.
I am then going to do 2 damage to Uncle Russ with my mana cannons.
Oh, wait.
And then I'm going to go look for a 5-drop with my Cascade, which will be a Maelstrom Archangel. It's a 5/5 Angel, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may cast a spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. So I'll go into
Gross.
exile. Yeah, that is pretty gross. Let me think here. I will then... Chris, I'm going to come at you with my Mr. Mystic here.
Gotcha. And that will mean all my stuff enters tapped, so I will rapid hibernization it.
Okay. And then, what do I want to do? Ugh. I'm really afraid your commander comes out next turn, but then I'm also worried about Uncle Russ.
I don't think my commander can come out next turn now.
Oh, because I destroyed your artifacts. That's why I did that.
Yep.
Okay. Image. I am going to leave this mana up and pass my turn.
Let's see. You do red 4 for Chandra, Awaken Inferno.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm going to roll her up too. Everyone gets an emblem.
I don't want
and that emblem reads at the beginning of your upkeep. This emblem does 1 damage to you.
Disappointing.
And then I'll pass because I'm empty-handed.
And so after that game, I decided Son half belongs in treasures, not into Sir Conrad.
All right. My turn. Untap. Upkeep. Flip a coin for Mana Crypt. Heads. Come on, heads. Damn it. I should start just picking tails.
Tails never fail.
Have you?
And then,
How much damage has that thing done to you?
a lot. Then
More
I
than
draw.
Sir Conrad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to tap 1. Play this Witch's Oven. Then I'm going to tap black. And 2. I'm sorry, it's 2 black and 1. So 2 black and 1. I'm going to draw a card. What's this thing? What does your thing do, Emmara?
Mind? This creature?
Maelstrom Angel.
Yeah, if it deals combat damage to a player, I get to play a card from a spell from my hand without paying its mana cost.
Oh, hell
Hey,
no.
Russ, did you take your one from your
I
emblem?
I did.
Just making sure.
Yeah, I had to make myself a reminder. Black, 2 black, and a red. I'm going to bedevil the Maelstrom Archangel.
What? That's not very nice. Oh yeah, I forgot the record.
And then I take 1 damage from that. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack at Emmara.
How dare you? How
For-
dare you. I do have a 3/3 frog lizard I forgot about because I did draw him. But yeah, don't mind him. So I don't know if you want to change anything beforehand.
Nope.
Okay.
Because then when one or more devils I control attack one or more players, you and those players draw a card, then discard a card at random. For me, I'm going to draw a card and discard because I don't have any cards in hand.
I will draw a card, and then I shall let you randomly choose one of these wonderful cards. From left
Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go with number 3.
This one?
Yep.
I promise you I'm not a magician or anything. Radiant Flames. Discard.
Now that is a 3/4 coming at you
In response to such things,
with lifelink.
I shall tap 1, 2, 3, and I shall play Beast Within on that permanent that is attacking me.
All right.
Chaos Rider Zerzoth, how dare you?
That's a 3/3 beast, right?
Yes.
But I did get my devil. I guess I passed my turn. Actually, no. You know what? My devil has lifelink. I'm gonna sacrifice the devil to ping you for 1, and I'm gonna gain 1 life.
I will take it.
And I will make a food token.
And then I will go to my turn and I will take another damage. I was going to Merciless Eviction all the creatures, and then I was like, late board wipe, and I don't have a
Yeah.
win, so I was like, Let's see here. What did we... Oh, yeah, we forgot we drew a card. What do we have here? Interesting. That's not worth destroying. That will eventually kill me. That could kill me very, very soon. Oh, you know what? Let's tap 1 black. Actually, I think we have almost 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap all of these. Oh, I don't need 5. Oh, I do need 5 mana, but I don't need them all in different colors. I am going to attempt to mutate this thing. Black, and then green, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I am gonna attempt to mutate this onto this frog lizard. The Netherall, or
I got nothing.
Roy, Apex of Death. Death Touch, Lifelink, 5/5. Whenever this creature mutates, return any number of target creature cards with total mana or not mana value, power 10 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield.
Ooh, I think you just won.
Yep.
I'm going to play a Luna Apex of Wishes, and then I'm also going to play Archelios, and I'm going to play this Glint Eye Nephilim. That will all go back into my graveyard. Don't have anything that has haste, unfortunately. Leave that up. I think I will leave that up. Do I have anything else I can do that I need to do? I don't think so, so I shall pass my turn. Oh wait, my frog lizard, can it attack? Or because it becomes...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I was... Okie dokie. Frog lizard. 5/5, death touch, lifelink. I am going to come at you. Which one of you am I coming at?
How about you? Gesundheit.
I'm gonna come at you, Chris.
I thought this game was going to be over in like 45 minutes with how Chris started.
It was getting close.
How big is it?
5/5 with death touch and lifelink.
I'm just gonna take 5.
Okay. I will gain 5. What was I at? That's what I'm sitting here thinking. I was at 13. Okay, that's what I thought. It's like, math is hard after 10:30.
I know, right?
I shall pass my turn.
Untap. Draw. Oh, take Chandra up 2 again. Everyone gets another one of those emblems, and now you'll take 2 on your upkeep. Still cannot cast my commander, so still passing.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Take 2 from Chandra. Flipping my coin. Heads. Heads.
You did
About
it!
time.
We got there.
You got there.
Draw. Fucking mountain for turn. Gonna tap 3, bring in Castle Lockwind, tap Castle Lockwind, draw a card, take another damage.
Shinable, what's happening?
I think you got me, Emmara. Three. I'm just gonna play a Rakdos Locket and pass.
Okie dokie. Raiders! Scruff, what's happening? Tap. Oh, take my 2 damage from Chandra. Draw for turn. Yeah, I think that should close things up. I'm gonna play a tap a mountain, tap a green, tap a white, and tap another mountain. And I'm gonna play a Knight of New Alaria. Each other multicolored creature you control gets +1/+1 for each of its colors. And then I am going to. Russ has flyers. That's fine, I guess. The Apex of Death is going to come at you, Russ. As well as. How much do you have? 2 creatures? Archelios. And also this glint-eyed Nephilim. Yes. Hey, Mr. Miko. And
How much is that?
it is a total of 5/5. Oh, actually, no, because of the Knight of New Alara. My bad. That's getting +1/+1. So an 8/8 with Death Touch, Lifelink. And also,
I'll make a deal with you. If you can hit me for exactly 9, I'll just take it.
Can I hit you exactly for 9? Actually, yes, I can hit you exactly for 9 with the Luna. Apex of Wishes, which then will change to the, I will come at Chris with the 8/8 with Death Touch, and then Archolos, which is a 5/9, and then also a 6/6. Which I think, wait, 6/6. If you block the biggest one, you will still get hit for 5/11. So
Turn is it?
Huh?
Whose turn is it?
Oh, it's my turn. I was attacking you.
Sorry, space
Oh,
for a second.
okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna die.
You will be at 11 if you block my biggest creature.
I am blocking.
Okay. Very well then. Good game.
GG.
Yes.
Wasn't exactly
There.
sure who was going to kill who, but if I wouldn't have gotten that Apex of Death, though, I would have been screwed. And if I wouldn't have had that Frog Lizard out, because I was like, oh crap, I don't have any creatures. Frog Lizard. Good game.
Frog Lizard to save the day.
Woo! Frog Lizard.
Yay.
My ridiculous Frog Lizard. I don't know what's going on there.
Until next time.
Yes. I'm assuming you guys are all good for just the one game.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's
6
all I have
o'clock
time
is
for.
going to come really early for me.
Like, I'm good for whatever anyone else is good for.
I am good if everybody else is good. I want to thank everybody for joining us. That was murder, as always, Davey. That's how things get done here. Murder. Not always. Most of the time it's me falling on my face or not drawing the proper cards that I need. I'm going to let everybody reintroduce themselves real quick, throw up their links in the chat, let us know what they got going on this week, and yeah, we'll go from there. I'll go find us a place to raid.
Raid.
Old commercial, bug commercials. Raid.
Exactly.
Not dating myself at all.
Not at all.
You gotta avoid the Noid while you're at it.
Do you know why they stopped using that?
Where's the beef?
They actually stopped
No.
using the Noid because there was a very disturbed individual named Dennis Noid who thought that they were talking about him, and he successfully sued in court
Wow.
to get them to stop using his name.
That's ridiculous.
It's just one of those things that's so stupid.
Let me see here. Uncle Russ.
I don't-
Oh, sorry.
I was going to say, actually, I don't think he was successful. Now that I'm remembering it, he wasn't successful. They just settled because they got tired. It wasn't worth the hassle.
I like that David Noid is causing too much trouble. And they're like, let's just avoid the Noid.
Exactly.
So what do you got going on, Russ?
Not a whole lot this week. You can find me over on Twitch on Saturday and Sunday mornings, running some arena. Usually I do Commander on Friday nights, but I've been tied up with my show, so this is the last weekend of that, and then I'll be back to Commander on Fridays. You can also find me over on Twitter at Uncle Russ Games, where I post the National Day. We celebrate each day. So I post the National Day and then complain about Magic like everybody else.
Isn't that what we do most of the time? Sometimes we celebrate it and we're like, yay, look, new cards. But somebody will try to ruin it somehow. And Chris, what do you got going on?
Oh, a whole lot of nothing. I don't do nothing worth plugging. You can find me on Twitter, just talking, running my mouth. Outside of that, on other people's streams.
Well, thank you for coming and playing with me. As always.
Of course.
Fun with everybody here. And Jarvis, what do you got going on?
Oh, not much. I was actually smart and listened when you said put in your link. So there's my link tree, so everyone can just go and click on that.
Success.
I listen sometimes, but no, I pretty much just play stream most days of the week. A lot of arena, some commander. Also, I will go and play Marvel Snap a lot now. So there's always that, but not too much else going on.
Marvel Snap is
Just-
pretty fun.
By
It
the
really
way,
is.
I've been
Super
playing that
slow
ever
and
since
easy.
you killed me.
That's what you've been doing. You're like,
Yeah.
if I can't play Magic, I'll play Marvel Snap then.
Pretty much.
Oh, I do have one last thing. Go Phils.
Go Phillies. Yes.
Go Phillies.
My stake in that is if they win, I get a paid day off. So I guess go Phillies.
You're like, they win, I get a day off. Sweet. I'm in.
Yeah.
That's not a terrible deal, I guess.
I just got to deal with the subway.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll. Well, actually, I can guarantee you I won't go to the parade if they win because my ankle's still been acting up. But I went for the Eagles Super Bowl, and that was insane.
Yeah, no thank you.
It's just too many people. Too many people for me.
Yeah, no, it's panic-inducing amount of people. I couldn't do it.
I would have to
Oh, it-
smoke so much. And then, even then, I would probably just be like, well, I want to thank you all for joining me. Thank you, everybody who was watching. Thank you, everybody who was chatting, having fun and watching us kill each other here. I'm Emmara, Goddess of Blunder. You can find me on Twitter at Emmara21, where I do giveaways, and also I post where I am and what I'm doing. This Friday, we're having a charity stream, also on Saturday and on Sunday, which I am just finishing up the banner for Saturday and Sunday, but Fridays is up on my Twitter right now, and we're raising money for the American Heart Association. And yeah, we're gonna play Magic from like 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. We'll just be basically going from one host to the next host and raiding every 2 hours into the next one, and yeah, just playing Magic, gathering all of us that we couldn't go to M30 and just wanted to play Magic with each other and do something good at the same time. So awesome. That is what will be going on Friday, starting over on my channel at 12. And I believe, yeah, that is all I got going on and all weekend. So yeah, there'll be a lot of Magic going on. And then I'll be over on Liliana Defiant Necro's channel tomorrow, actually. I think I think I have Magic every day this week.
Sounds like a good
I want
week.
to thank everybody again, and I'm going to let everybody go. We're going to go over to Modern Order. Let me see. What did I have written down here? Moderately Anonymous MTG is where we're going. For the raid, if I spelt it right, that's...
Spelling's hard.
I'm like, wait a second, there's so many letters. Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. We're heading on over, and I'm going to raid us right now. Have a good night.
You too.
Good night.
Bye.